What is up, my kings and queens? It is King ALT Kyle here, of course. I'm not going to sit here and waste this video on updates on me or my videos or blah 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 or where I've been for a while, because it has been a while. But I should have made this video sooner. As of a couple of hours ago, when I was thinking about making this video, I thought, it might be too late. Might be, moments past kind of thing. But when this type of thing happens, there really isn't a time that makes it too late. So I'm going to just start out by saying that, as you guys should know, because if you don't know, then I don't know where you guys have been, I do not like, nor have I ever liked, supported, said it was okay to do anything that the white supremacists, the Nazis, and the KKK did last weekend. I honestly take almost personal offense to it because of who my friends are. I find it extremely offensive and disgusting. I find it to be ridiculous that we're in 2017 in America and we still have racism at that volume and at that level. Now, here is where I might get a little hate, but just bear with me. This whole thing, as you guys probably know, started over a statue of Robert E. Lee. He was the leader of the Confederate Army in the South during the Civil War. He wanted to keep slavery. Now, if that statue was built during, before, or right after the Civil War, I would say don't take it down. Then I would count it as it being history because of when it was built. Here's the problem. That statue, as far as I know, and some of the other things, including the flag that was taken down about, like a year and a half ago in North Carolina. That one was taken down. And a couple other places. They were put up in the 50s and 60s to send a message to black people that they are and never will be equal. That was the point. That was the point of that statue, which now makes it, because of the time that it was built, a racist symbol. So yes, it needs to come down. Plain and simple. Now, it is very, very easy for me, and I should have done this quicker, to be completely honest. Again, though, you guys should probably know to separate myself from all that, because no, just no. No. I will never understand where those Nazis and KKK members come from, where their ideas come from. I don't get it. It's 2017. But my bigger issue is the fact that they're using our president. Listen to this. Our president of the United States of America as an excuse to do what they're doing. Them saying that, oh yeah, we're doing his will. Basically what David Duke said. And it almost seems like now that Donald Trump supports them. I refuse to call him president anything besides president asshole. He took 2 days, 48 hours, to say that Nazis are bad. The fuck? Took you 48 hours say the Nazis are bad. And even when it was all happening, he had his chance. He had a very, very good chance. For a second there, I was like, I hate the man. But this is the one time where it'd be so easy for the whole country to love him for a weekend. But no. There was, we completely and totally don't agree with the violence on both sides. I'm sorry. What? Oh no, he said many sides, not both sides. Many sides. Sorry, what? Where? Last time I checked, the Nazis were the ones walking in with the torches. With the... What else did they walk in? Bats, shields, body armor, rifles, the flags. I'm sorry, if you walk around with a Nazi flag, you're asking for violence. It's a Nazi flag. The Nazis killed, what was it, 6 point something or 7 point something million people. If you carry a Nazi flag, obviously you want violence. Just saying. And the fact that this man could not stand in front of a crowd and say, I hate Nazis, is a problem. The fact that he can't sit there and say, I hate the KKK, is a problem. The fact that he can't sit there and say, I hate white supremacists, is a problem. And even when he did, he wouldn't answer the question of why he took 2 days to say that they were terrible people. Because when he was asked by a CNN reporter, he immediately was like, oh, I'll answer the questions, but not to you, because you're CNN, you're fake news. Look it up. He said it. Fact check me. Go for it. And I said to all of my friends when this was happening, I said, if you still support Donald Trump, because I had friends that did, if you still support Donald Trump at this point, if you still support him after what he has said, get out of my life. Because I want nothing to do with you. At this point, I consider him a Nazi. I do. He is supported by them. They voted for him. He obviously supports them, and I give him zero credit for what he did. What was it now, 2 days ago? I give him zero credit. Zero. None. He gets no credit from me for coming out and saying that he doesn't like Nazis and whatever. No, it took him 2 days to do it. Any logical person, anyone with basic moral human understanding and anyone that's sane would immediately say, no, fuck you Nazis, go away. But no, he didn't. So I now consider him a Nazi. Just so everyone knows. It's funny how the Tiki Torch Company actually came out before Trump did and said that they don't condole any of the... whatever the word is. I don't know the fucking word. They don't support anything that these people were doing with their torches at all. We have nothing to do with that. Not supply this to them, blah, blah, blah. And actually, I found out that 6 big corporations pulled out of his whatever group thing he has. But anyway, Under Armour was like, no, we're out, and Intel was like, no, we're out, and there were 4 others that just left. I don't know the 4 others. But the fact that this man is refusing to call these groups out by name, and then he's got people around him who are white supremacists themselves. You have the one, I can't remember his name. You got the one guy who said that, oh yeah, the blame's always being put on the white man, and it's not the white man, it's the Islamic terrorists. It's they're the bigger threat. No, the fuck they're not. No, they're not. Let's not pretend for a second that they're a bigger threat than white supremacists. Let's not. Considering one is in office and giving them power, let's not pretend. Who was it? John Oliver that said white supremacists are kind of like a cat. They only hang around you if you're feeding them. So puts in a little bit of perspective there. For a man who has yelled at people like Hillary Clinton for not calling Islamic terrorists, not calling them out by name, and him not doing it for another 2 days. You know, honestly, just wake up, America. Let's stop pretending. I saw another video of a guy, and he made a good point where he said we need to shut these people down because they're saying that they're patriots, but they ain't patriots. Don't confuse white supremacists with patriots. No. They're pretending to be patriots to cover up the fact that they're terrible people. And no, we can see right through that crap. So, bottom line is, I don't support them. If you support them, the fuck off my channel. If anything like that happens here, I'm gonna be involved in that shit. Violence? Hell no. What the? 33, I believe, were injured and one woman was killed. On top of 2 officers whose helicopter crashed. Their helicopter wouldn't have been there if there wasn't this crap going on, so yes, I do blame them for that too. The fact that David Duke was like, oh yeah, we're doing what Donald Trump, what he said he was going to do, we're taking back the country. No. I did take offense to this. It did piss me off. Honestly, because, I mean, I'm 17, so I've never seen crap like this, really. I really haven't. Like, I know the KKK exists. I know that neo-Nazis exist. I know that white supremacists exist. But I've never seen it to this point. Ever. And it's sad, and it's disgusting, and it needs to stop. So, as we take a break, as us YouTubers take a break from all of the diss tracks and all the bullshit going on with YouTube lately, we need to actually, this is a call to all YouTubers as well, especially the white ones, because it's important that we say something. Y'all need to hop off your ego trains real quick, and like, you guys have the main fault. Let's just take millennials real quick, and besides like Instagram and Twitter, YouTube is the big one, and y'all with your 7, 8, 9, 10 million subs need to get out there and say something about this crap before this crap happens again. And again, they are saying, by they I mean like people like David Duke are like, oh yeah, probably next weekend or the week after that we're gonna do it again. It needs to stop. And y'all need to stand up. And y'all need to do something about it. Especially the white people. Yeah, that. Especially us. I took personal offense to this. I've said that like 15,000 times. It needs to stop. Just wanted to let you guys know how I felt about the whole thing. And honestly, put it out there so that hopefully other people will stand up and say something about it. I know just about all, actually, of like the late night shows. Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, I think is his name. Fallon, Fallon actually broke down in tears, basically, talking about it in his like 2-minute bit. And then John Oliver on his show talked about it. That was Friday. So Bill Maher has not talked about it yet, but he will. He will. Because he's on Friday, so. Yeah, I think, yeah. Anyway. So, just just do something about it. You see this crap happening. I don't care if it's one person. You see this crap happening, shut it down. Don't do it with violence, because that's stupid, and it makes their point that, oh, look at those people over there. Them over there are the evil ones. This is why we're the good guy. no violence, but make sure it gets called out and point attention to it. Okay, that's all I want you guys to do. I'm done ranting. Yeah. Spread positivity. Live life to the fullest. I'll talk to you guys later.